Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Moses, and this is Premier Fountain School. I'm a basic 5 class teacher, and I'm here to take you on mathematics. Now, here are some topics that we're going to treat. This is area, formula for area, formula for perimeter, formula for simple interest, and formula for average speed. Alright, now let's start with area. Remember I said area questions could be given to you either in a statement or it could be given to you in a shape. Now if it's given to you in a statement, you can represent it as it's given to you in a shape also. Now you have 7.5 centimeters. The question says calculate the area of a square whose length is 7.5 centimeters. Now a square is a shape that has all sides equal. That means if here is 7.5, here is also 7.5, here is 7.5, and here is 7.5. Now when you have to calculate the area of a square, we apply its formula. Now everybody, what is the area of a square? Length times length. So say length times length. Now the length of this square is 7.5 centimeters times 7.5 centimeters. Now let's multiply 7.5 centimeters times 7.5 centimeters. 5 times 5, everybody? Right, 5 we carry 2. 5 times 7 is what? 35 plus 2, 37. 7 times 5 is what? 35. You write 5, you carry 3. 7 times 7 is what? 49. Plus the 3 you carry, that is 52. Then we add it together. What do I have here?
5.
Yes. 2. This is 6 and this is 5. Then after multiplying it, we calculate or we count how many decimal places are the numbers. So we count. This is 1 and this is 2. Then we'll go to our answer and we count twice because it's in 2 decimal places. So this is 1 and this is 2. So our decimal point will be at these points. So our answer will be 56.25 centimeters squared. Now let's calculate the area of a rectangle. The area of a rectangle which has length 14 centimeters. The length of a shape is the longest part of a shape, while the breadth of a shape is the shortest part of the shape. Now calculate the area of a rectangle which has length 14 centimeters and breadth 10 centimeters. Now the formula for area of a rectangle is length times breadth. Is what? Length times breadth. Now let's apply that formula in calculating this rectangle. So we have the length times the breadth. The length is the longest part, which is 14 centimeters, times the breadth is the shortest part of the shape, which is 10 centimeters. So we'll say 14 times 10 will give us what? 140 centimeters squared. Always remember that answers in area must be in centimeters squared. Now let's calculate the area of a triangle. This is a triangle. That's what you call the base. The base is the bottom of the shape. And it has what we call a height. The height is how tall the shape is. So if the height is measured 6 centimeters and the base is measured 10 centimeters. Now let's calculate the area of this triangle. Then we go back to its formula. The area of a triangle is half times base times height. So we apply that formula, which is half times the base times the height. Remember I said the base is found at the bottom of the shape. So say 1 over 2 times, what's the base, everybody? 10 centimeter. Then what is the height? How tall the shape is? 6 centimeter. Then we can put this over 1 and put this over 1. That's now become a fraction. Then you now look at the solution given to you. And we now say one number can divide any number up at the same time, divide any number down. Remember, the number you used to divide what you have under is what you used to divide the number you have on top. So we say 2 here, 1, 2 in 10 is what? 5. So 5 times 6 will give you 30 centimeter square. So the area of this triangle is 30 centimeters square. All you need to know when it comes to calculation of shapes like this is for you to just know the formula. Now let's go to area of a circle. This is a circle. The line that bounds a circle is called the circumference. A line that is drawn from the center of a circle like this to any part of a circle is what you call the radius. Now, if the radius is measured 7 centimeters, and you have to calculate the area of this circle, then we apply its formula. Now, the formula for area of a circle is pi r squared. Now, when we see pi in any calculation, our pi represents 22 over 7 in fraction, or it represents 3.142 in decimal. So whichever way you want to use any of these numbers, you'll still get the same answer. Now let's apply the formula, which is pi r squared. Now our pi represents 22 over 7 times the r means radius. The r means what? Now the radius is 7 centimeters. Remember, the formula says it should be multiplied by itself in 2 places. It's raised to power 2. So that means to say our 7 should be multiplied by 7. Now say 7 here, 1, 7 here, 1. Then 22 times 7 will give us 154 centimeters square. Now let's go to area of a trapezium. This is what you call a trapezium. A trapezium consists of a rectangle and half of a triangle. Now the top is called our A. The bottom is called the B. And how tall the shape is represents the height. So if here is given, if the B is given to you as 10 centimeters, and the A is given to you as 4 centimeters, and the height is given to us as 6 centimeters. Then let's calculate the area of this trapezium. Now let's go back to the formula for area of a trapezium. The formula is half times A plus B times height. Now let's apply it. This is half times A plus B times height. Now we say 1 over 2 times our A is 4. You put it in a bracket according to the formula. Plus our B is 10. You put it in the bracket, then you close the bracket according to the formula. Times our height is 6. Now, Bodmer says we should solve whatever we have in the bracket first. So that means we cannot cancel out without solving this bracket first. So we rewrite this by saying 1 over 2 times 14 times 6. We can put this over 1 and put this over 1. I'll say 2 here, 1, 2 here, 7. Then there's no number that can cancel out anymore. Then you multiply it out. So say 7 times 6 is 42 centimeter square. Now let's go to the area of a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. It's often called a tilted square. Here is 9 centimeter and here is 7 centimeter. Now the formula for the area of a parallelogram is base times height. Base times height. Base times height. Now let's apply the formula in calculating the area of this shape. So this is our base times our height. The base is 9 centimeter. The base measurement could either be given at the top or at the bottom. Then the height is out, or the shape is given by the side. That's 7 centimeters. Now 9 times 7 will give us 63 centimeter square. Now let's calculate the area of the perimeter of a square, a rectangle, a triangle, and a circle. Now perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance around the shape. You can either add everything together to give you your answer, or you can apply the formula using multiplication method to still get the same answer. Now this is the square. The square has 10 centimeter length, and we have to calculate the perimeter of this square. The formula for perimeter of a square is the 4 sides of a square, which are equal, times its length. They'll say 4 sides times length is equal to our perimeter. 4 times 10, which represents the length of the square, will give us 40 centimeters. Then we'll go to the perimeter of a rectangle. The rectangle has a length and it has a breadth. The length is 15 centimeters. The breadth is 9 centimeters. Now to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle, the formula is 2 bracket length plus breadth. Now let's apply that formula. You say 2, open a bracket, length plus breadth is equal to our perimeter. 2 outside, our length is the longest part of the shape, which is 15 centimeters, plus our breadth is the shortest part of the shape, which is 9 centimeters. Then you close the bracket. Remember I said Bodman says solve the bracket first. So say 15 plus 9 will give us 25 centimeters. Then we bring down our 2. Alright, that's 24 centimeters. Then we have 2 times 24. When you have a number outside the bracket, the number outside the bracket multiplies what you have inside the bracket, which is 2 times 24 centimeter will give us 48 centimeter. Then let's calculate the perimeter of the triangle. Remember I said perimeter is the total distance around the plane shape. So a triangle has 3 sides. If they are measured 71 centimeter, 40 centimeter, and 11.9 centimeter. Let's calculate the total distance around the shape. The formula is our A, which represents one side, plus our B, the other side, plus our C, the third side. And we say A plus B plus C is equal to our perimeter. Now we want to add a number that has a decimal point with a number that does not have a decimal point. Now what do we do when we have something like this? We simply add a 0.0 to the back of the number that does not have a decimal point. Then we arrange it in such a way that the decimal point should be on a straight line. I remember I said add 0.0 to the back of the number that does not have a decimal point. When you are to add numbers like this with number that has a decimal point, then you add it together. Here we have 9, here we have 2, here we have 12. Then we put our decimal point here. So this is 122.9 centimeter is the perimeter of this triangle. Now, let's go to the circumference of a circle. Remember I said the line that bounds the circle is what you call the circumference. The line that is drawn from the center of a circle to any part of a circle is called the radius. Then the radius is 7 centimeters. Then if you have to calculate the perimeter of this circle, the formula is 2 pi r. Now I said earlier on that our pi always represents 22/7 in fraction or 3.142 in decimal. Now the formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi r when your question is given to you in radius. Or sometimes it might be given to you in diameter. We do not use that formula. We make use of this formula, which is pi d. Now our question is given to us in radius, so we use this. This is 2 times our pi, 22/7 times our radius, 7 centimeters. We can put this over 1 and put this over 1. And we'll cancel out. 7 here, 1. 7 here, 1. 2 times 22 will give you 44 centimeters as the circumference of this circle. Now if your question is given to you in diameter, diameter is half of a circle. A line that cuts the circle into 2 equal parts is what you call the diameter. Now let's calculate the circumference of this circle when our question is given to us in diameter, and the formula is pi d. Remember our pi represents 22/7 times our diameter, which is 7 centimeters. We can put this over 1. 7 here, 1, and 7 here, 1. There's no number that can cancel out again, so we multiply everything through. 22 times 1 will give you 22 centimeters. Alright, now we've come to the end of our topic on area and perimeter. I hope you understood everything that I've taught.
Yes.